experiencing a terrifying haunting in her apartment. After hearing and seeing strange things around her home, she installed multiple security cameras.
Because they don't have it on their home planet.
Things start out simply enough.
It's just a conspiracy.
Her cameras pick up some strange light anomalies
because
and a few odd
hallucinogenic
sounds.
drugs produce an otherworldly feeling, so it feels natural for them to smoke it. I mean, I've actually never thought about it like that. Good point, man. Also, you mysteriously have word hash in your name. I feel like you would be an expert. Look at this orb. The family dog, Capone. I don't know if Capone is a good dog name. What do you think? It's like a dog sneezing.
Seemingly after Veronica starts paying more attention to the bizarre incidents and telling friends about them, things get a bit more intense. Her two young sons start waking up terrified and screaming every night at around 3 a.m.
The hash session. Again, this is like a 5-year-old video. Luke is on those fucking haunted baby videos, man. If you have any haunted children, oh my God.
I'm not even moving it.
We missed something here.
Do you need help?
Whatever, fuck that video.
And consequences. This next clip was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sarah Baranski. Now, this video is shrouded in a bit of mystery in that I just can't seem to find the original video. And Sarah, who submitted the video, says that she's also searched all over for the original clip with no luck. So, the story goes that apparently the woman in the video was working the overnight cleaning shift in an old empty house. She claimed that she regularly experienced absolutely terrifying paranormal encounters during her nightly shift. But no one believed her. So one night,
I feel like that would be a
by her friends,
great time to get like scared at work. You're like an overnight cleaner or something like that. It's basically like your overnight security. You know what I mean? You're just probably by yourself cleaning things.
And you see some shadows, but that is me putting my phone in my other arm. Right.
I used to work a job where I was able to take like days off during the week if I would come in on the weekend and like watch operations. I would get to be there on days occasionally when no one else was there, and those were definitely like
in that bedroom.
No, being in a building when
Sometimes
you
it
know
opens
there's
the
supposed to be
door
other
for
people there and there's no one around is
Emma, if you're in there, can you open my door, please?
fun though.
That's the attic.
But you can like psych yourself out a little bit sometimes.
That must have top of the stairs.
Oh my God, that sound she just.
Come on, Callie, you've been in here 1,000 times. Come on. I'm gonna go into Philip's bedroom.
This fucking
now.
lady. Don't.
Now I want to go back down now.
Oh no.
I want to go back down now, seriously, in a dead twatting move. Hello? I'm sorry for camera checking, but it's... Big mistake, this doing this cleaning at night. Stupid mistake. Right, I'm coming back to the stairs. I don't... Ah! F***ing hell! Oh, God. Oh, Mum. Oh, I don't want my mum because she's an ass, but there you go. Come on, I'm going to man up now. Well, not man up because I'm a woman.
What
I'm
is
gonna
this
woman up
lady's
now. Come on.
commentary? Woman,
Can anybody hear what I can hear? Can you hear it, Chris? That's it. Hold on, let me go. All right, just leave me
churches
alone
at night
for
are
5 till I
especially
get
creepy, yeah, I
downstairs,
bet.
please. Just leave
Heard
me
about it.
alone.
security.
Somebody's just said something to me.
If that someone used to work like in a church. It was like in the middle of the woods.
I'm gonna shit my sin.
They'd be there by themselves.
Right, I'm coming out. I'm coming out.
It's kind of creepy. Although at least a lot of churches do seem to have like some kind of
this isn't funny no
for
more.
priests attached.
This is not funny.
I guess not always though.
Off. Right, I've just shut door. I've just shut door. Bed. I'm gonna sit on the bed. I daren't move. Oh! Oh! I want to go
Also,
down.
Lizard, thank you for those bits, dude. Was that supposed to be like a TS message?
What
dude?
the well that?
I don't think I heard anything.
Eileen, I hope
Something
you're
for that
hearing
67
this and that.
months,
Anne Marie,
dude.
I hope
Hell
you're
yeah.
all f***ing watching this and that swearing.
Fuck yeah.
I can hear tapping in that cupboard.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
I didn't
I don't know where
realize
to go.
that.
Don't. Right, I'm gonna go on to landing. Oh. What
I
the
don't know about
hell?
that fucking floor.
All
What's
right,
going
I
on with the
think I've had
floor? Is it
enough.
just like a carpet?
I want to go down. I want to go.
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch because I'm gonna kick the f***ing teddy back. Water's running in bathroom.
Now, everything that's
There's actually a
taking place
show
in the
too that
video
had a
is
good story about a
bizarre
church
enough.
at night. These
But what
woods are
happens
haunted.
next is
Another
downright
fucking
chilling.
That's
reenactment
it.
ghost
That's it.
show.
That's it. That's
It's
it.
actually
I've shit it. I'm
pretty good.
going.
I like that. You may
I'm
have
just
seen
gonna
it.
ask the little girl that's in the little bedroom. Emma, I'm sorry for shouting, sweet. Will you open the door for me, please? I have just seen something. I have just seen something. Right, that's it. I'm off down. I can't
Just
take them
seen
out.
it.
I am off frigging down. The things I do for you lot.
The woman calls out to a little girl
These
ghost named
ladies.
Emma that allegedly haunts one of the rooms.
Pretty funny.
No response. But there's a bang from a different bedroom, and when she turns, this. It looks like some pale figure that actually reflects the light is now standing at the doorway, but it quickly ducks back inside the room. And with this, the woman has had enough. She ends her live stream and just gets out of there. So, what do you think? Did this late night cleaner catch proof of her ghostly encounter on her Snapchat live stream?
I think she was funny though.
Is it all just an
Oh,
elaborate
they do have
hoax?
full episodes on YouTube. I'll have to
You
check it at some
decide.
point.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Sabrina C. Coven claims that her apartment has a history of strange occurrences.
I mean,
Doors open and close on their own.
Coven?
And drawers slide open when no one is around. Then one night, Sabrina captures something absolutely shocking on her CCTV camera. At 5:41 in the morning,
Absolutely
Sabrina's cat is quietly
shocking.
walking through the living room when this happens.
A dog too. Yeah, just a dog chilling on the couch. Oh. It's like a cat fight. I think those are just cats fighting. Dog is just confused.
It almost looks as if Sabrina's cat is thrown into the air and then dragged into the dining room.
Because there's 3 cats here, isn't there?
The cat violently hisses
You got 1?
as though it's being attacked,
Ew.
and the other pets become very disturbed
great.
as well. Then a chair seems to move from under the table
I don't know.
all on its own.
A cat
Sabrina
flipping
has
out.
woken up
The other day, my cat was like running around and it walked out of a room and didn't see like the shoe like around the corner. It was running, and since it didn't see the shoe, as soon as it touched it, it just fucking jumped straight up in the air. You know what I mean? Like things that they don't anticipate in their path. Sometimes seems to like fucking make them
by the commotion and checks to
activate the
see what
emergency
happened.
brake. You know what I mean?
Luckily, all of her pets are unharmed, but when Sabrina looks at the CCTV footage, she is baffled. Sabrina says that it would have been absolutely impossible for this particular cat to leap into the air like that. Because you see, this cat is actually missing one of its legs.
Oh my god.
So, what do you think could have happened to Sabrina's cat?
So our cat got stuck in a
Let me
paper
know
bag
down
last
in the
night, like
comments.
the middle of the night.
Catch 'em all.
She had like
on
a paper
camera.
bag stuck around her head.
Zach from the YouTube channel Catch 'em All Fishing has a channel dedicated to fishing and catching reptiles. Nothing creepy or nothing paranormal whatsoever. At least until this recent video. In the video, Zach is exploring an undisclosed location that he calls, quote, an abandoned underground city. He says that he is trying to find and capture a python, as the large snakes are drawn to warm, wet places like this. As he enters the dark building, he immediately feels like he's not alone.
So, before I get too deep in here, I just want to let you all know I'm looking for snakes right now, for pythons.
This seems like a bad idea.
And honestly, feel like I shouldn't be in here.
I mean,
it's really creepy in here, and it's really big. Hello?
As he explores the dark underground building, Zach is a little jumpy, and it turns out he has reason to be.
yeah, I mean, whatever he's already doing is extremely scary in the first place.
What? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
It's like other people.
Zach hears strange moans coming from somewhere down the winding underground hallways.
Gotta catch him.
He decides to hide, thinking there might be someone else in there with him. Someone up to no good.
Wish me luck, guys. I gotta shut off my light. I don't know what's going on. The voices stopped. The voices stopped, guys.
Yeah, it's just like doing what you're doing, probably, right?
What the?
Eventually, the voices stop, and Zach decides to make a break for it, leaving the underground tunnel system behind. But later, when Zach reviews his footage, he realizes that he caught something absolutely terrifying in one of his camera shots.
It's leaking outside from somewhere. What? Hello?
The bizarre figure of a pale man seems to be staring at Zach from the darkness. Zach claims that he didn't even see the figure until he reviewed his footage later. However, he says that throughout his entire exploration, he felt like someone was following behind him. So, is this strange pale figure a ghost caught on camera? Or was there just some creepy person stalking Zach throughout the tunnels? You decide. You can watch Zach's full video on his YouTube channel, Catch 'em All Fishing. Burn after reading. This next video was recorded by a Jordanian ghost hunter that I've never featured before, named Mahmoud. In the clip, he's investigating an abandoned building that is said to be home to a powerful curse. As Mahmoud explores, he begins to find old crumpled pieces of paper inside the cupboards, but he pays them no mind.
What do you think? Is there going to be a fire in this video?
It seems almost as if someone or something is watching him as he explores the house's cabinets.
Someone or something.
And when he checks his footage later, he finds that there might have been yet another paper on a higher cabinet shelf that he couldn't reach. And this one almost seems to move on its own. And then, this is where things become truly bizarre. Mahmoud finds a bright red paper inside one cabinet and decides to see what it is.
Bright red paper. I don't know why I said paper.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم شو هذا؟ انسان يا اخوان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. خلينا نفتحه. كثير يصير. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. والله ما بضل. والله ما بضل ولا دقيقة. من دخلت.
As he lays down the paper to examine it, the very floor beneath him seems to burst into flame. He makes a quick run for it. Later, when Mahmoud examines the strange paper that he found inside the house, he finds a series of strange symbols in an odd, indecipherable language. So did Mahmoud find an actual curse scribbled on pieces of paper spread throughout the house? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out Mahmoud's full video and his other ghost explorations over on his YouTube channel. A Cry from Beyond. Back in the 1960s, the sad story of teenager Sylvia Likens was perhaps one of the most tragic events ever to occur in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I won't go into the grisly details of the case, but suffice to say, Sylvia Likens met a horrible fate.
What the fuck? What a fucked up way.
Home's basement.
Won't get
Sylvia
into it.
Finally lost
This
her
shit
life.
was fucked up.
The house remains
She
abandoned.
was completely fucked.
In this video,
I'm
YouTuber
gonna talk
Carlos
about
Coy
it.
135
her
and
ghost.
a friend are investigating the Indianapolis home where Sylvia met her tragic fate.
Fucking ridiculous.
Even though the pair don't notice it, things get a bit bizarre almost
I
immediately.
mean, I guess it's just the way this shit is, but I
house is
sometimes hate
empty,
that bisect of
but
true crime with
this.
stuff.
This is a freaky
No, it's
ass
like
house.
90% of what ghost shit
Did you
is, I
see
guess.
it? When the video is slowed down, you can see that it looks like the curtains on the far left window are pushed
Wow.
back.
And it's the
as
house
if
that she got
someone
fucking
is
murdered
taking
in.
a look outside. But
Burn
the
after
house
reading.
is supposed
No,
to
that was
be
the other
empty. As they walk around the
Like,
outside of the home,
interesting.
their camera catches another strange anomaly. In the window. Hurst Castle in Hampshire, England was
That's what I'm
established in
talking
the
about.
early 1500s. And over
Haunted
its grim 500-year
castles.
history, it served as a formidable
It's the
English
real shit,
military
guys.
fort.
You ever been
It
to a
was
fort
also
before?
sometimes
They
used
definitely
as a
feel like
prison
a
to
little
hold
haunted.
convicts sentenced to death. So it goes without saying that the castle has seen some dark and bloody times. Many
like
visitors
England would
claim
have
to
more
seen
ghosts.
ghosts and shadows
We
in
do
its
too.
haunted hallways, including the spirit of a
what I
long
mean?
dead monk. Paranormal investigator Tony Ferguson has explored
maybe
the
we've
haunted
caught
Hearst
up now.
Castle many times, and on each visit, he seems to capture something more and more terrifying. On this particular visit, Tony
They
brings
just had
along
more
fellow
people,
investigator
had
Paul
more
Sissel.
time.
The two men split up to explore the castle all alone. But for Paul Sissel,
Or like large scale
it
invasions.
didn't go well.
I don't know, I've only been to a fort in Maine. The fuck was it? Bangor or some shit? The fuck is this guy? Is this a ghost? The fuck?
Paul says that he felt as if he were out of control, possessed by the spirit of some angry entity from the castle. As Tony and Paul continue exploring,
Fucking with my
they
camera,
say that
mate.
they feel a strange and very powerful energy in one particular room.
No,
A
it's
small
possessed.
castle alcove with one creepy little window that seems to open to nothing. On his next visit, Tony comes alone, determined to investigate this tiny little room and see if he catches any paranormal activity. He sets up a camera to record and ends up capturing something horrific. When Tony reviews his footage later, he is shocked to see a small dark figure with glowing eyes standing at the window in the small Hearst Castle
Really?
room.
Is that what you think that is?
Now, you might think that this could simply be a person standing outside the window, but it turns out that that would be impossible. You see, behind this window, there's only a small gap.
Nothing. I don't even think that's a person. Are you kidding me?
The area behind this window was completely closed off with bricks and cement
obscured
long ago. So then the question is, who or what is this? You decide.
Seeing the undigested cheese.
Haunted holiday. Now this next clip is just completely random and bizarre. It's not from some old creepy haunted house or any place that would even seem remotely spooky.
It's just a
This
little
video was
random.
actually recorded by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer at a random Holiday Inn hotel room in
It's just
Calgary,
a
Alberta,
little
Canada.
random.
So, a little girl sets up a camera to record herself unboxing her new necklace. And then, everything just goes wrong.
Banana. Why are these bananas in the closet?
In an instant, a bunch of bananas in the hallway randomly fly off the shelf, the door lurches shut, and strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck is this angle? Look at this video.
The little girl in the recording told her family, and they found this when they checked the camera. So is this a haunted Holiday Inn? Is it a hoax? And if it is a hoax, why does this little girl's startled reaction seem 100% real? Let me know what you think. Behind closed doors. Over on the popular Pakistani ghost hunting channel Wo Kia Ta, the team investigates a farmhouse that is allegedly haunted by a spirit or demon. While investigating, they begin to hear an odd sound coming from inside one of the empty rooms.
अंदर से आवाज़ें बड़ी अजीब सी आ रही हैं जैसे कोई बच्चे हों अंदर क्या है ये आवाज़ आई हाँ
There was some voice.
इस रूम से तो नहीं ना अभी तक कुछ हुआ पता नहीं इस रूम में क्या आवाज़ आ रही है ये रूम नहीं है इसको देखें तो शहरी में खोल के अंदर के हालात देखे यार
And there's just a bunch of bananas. Let's wait. Could be a fire.
क्या बाथरूम हालात चेक करें
It's up there.
यार इधर कॉर्नर में है कुछ क्या कॉर्नर में कुछ बैठा हुआ है यार हाँ शायद मेरे मोबाइल पे रिकॉर्ड हुआ है
One of the explorers claims he saw something lurking in the corner of the room. When they check his phone footage, this. Gathering their courage, they head into the room to investigate.
भी नहीं है यार इससे मैं बैठी हुई थी इसी जगह वहाँ से
I bought a box of graham crackers today. This story real quick.
छोटा सा था उसका काट यार ऐसे
And they're like, you know, I don't know the brand even. They're just graham crackers. The graham cracker brand. Honey Made or whatever the fuck it is. But I bought like a kind, and it's like a bunch of like little packs of graham crackers. You know what I mean? Instead of it just being like 50 loose giant graham crackers, they're like little packets of them. Anyways, all the little packets, there's probably like 10 of them in the box. You know, they're neatly packed in there. They're all labeled A, B, C, D, E, F. It's like, what the fuck? is this? What kind of organization is this? It's just weird.
जैसे नीचे बैठी
It's
हो ना
mean.
Something seems to try to lock them inside the room. And then things really get weird.
It's like they're labeled like bags of Legos. You know what I mean?
यार उस कॉर्नर में वहां से जो जगह की थी
What the fuck?
मैं कह रहा हूँ दरवाजा यार ये जैसे पहले सब नीचे करके देख रहे थे ना हड्डी पे लगी है
Something violently shoves open the door, slamming right into the investigator's arm. Later, when they watch their footage of the incident back, they find something that chills them. So did the Wokiata team catch a real ghost or demon on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Come on, that was like literally nothing.
You can watch Wokiata's full investigation of the haunted farmhouse over on their channel. Come hell or high water, the popular YouTuber TechRax has been testing the durability of technology for years, especially the Samsung Galaxy series and the Apple iPhone. On his channel, you can watch these phones get destroyed in pretty much every way imaginable. He drops them from extreme heights, he crushes them with cars,
I gotta say, I
shocks
love
them
my
with tasers,
Galaxy,
pounds them with hammers, there's
fuck
hot
is it?
knives, gas
An
torches,
Ultra?
and even a lawnmower. You name
Like
it,
right on
and
it? It's
TechRax
cool.
has probably thrown an iPhone at it. However, when testing the durability of his brand new iPhone 11 Pro, things take an unexpected turn. He travels 7 hours to an isolated spot in the Nevada desert. He plans to drop the iPhone 11 into a 50-foot deep hot spring named Diana's Punch Bowl. For unknown reasons, this hot spring is also known by the name the Devil's Cauldron.
And we made it to the location, guys. I apologize in advance if it's super windy. We're basically in the middle of this desert. I want to show you guys the rig,
Is this
what exactly
valley
is
or
going
nah?
on first before I even show you
Thought I've
the
heard of
hole.
that before.
Now I want to show you guys the actual hole. So as I'm walking close, just a couple steps here. Pretty crazy, guys. You can see there's steam coming straight out of this water. It's supposed to be about 140 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, so you will burn yourself if you try like taking a dip in here, but it's super sick, literally in the middle of nowhere.
Now, the first time TechRax drops his recording iPhone into the extremely hot water, the phone comes out fine and the footage shows nothing particularly strange. But the second time he drops his phone into the Devil's Cauldron, things get a little weird. When he reviews the footage later, he's shocked by what he finds.
Jesus Christ.
TechRax says he has no idea what could have caused this strange underwater screaming, especially since his first recording didn't pick up any odd sounds at all. So, just what do you think this strange sound from the Devil's Cauldron could be? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this full video as well as TechRax's examination of the footage over on his YouTube channel. Followed home. Over on the YouTube channel Ashes to Ashes, Dave and his brother Chris explore abandoned and sometimes supposedly haunted houses. In this investigation of a woman who says that she has been haunted by an evil entity that has followed her for most of her life, the guys pick up a very strange EVP.
Who's here?
It looks like J.K. Simmons' like long lost brother.
Yep. Is there anything that would like to?
J.K. Simmons' meth smoking brother.
Is there anything that would like to? I'm gonna ask you to give us a sign up here.
A creepy little voice seems to say, "Go with him." And Dave says that he thinks the evil entity in the house might have done just that. Since the investigation, he's heard sounds and voices in his home, especially in one particular hallway. And then, one day, his dog begins to act very strange.
Who is it?
Always a dog.
Who is it? Who's that? Who is it? Who's down there? I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall. Who is it?
Did you see it?
Not really.
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall. Who is it?
Some odd thing with pointy ears seems to be hiding around the edge of a door. And note that when Dave swings his camera back around, whatever it was is now gone. You can watch all of Ashes to Ashes Paranormal Investigations over on their YouTube channel. First ghost hunt, last ghost hunt. Reddit user Manda Burke and her husband were exploring the haunted Hillview Manor, an old mental asylum located in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. They had bought tickets as part of a ghost hunting tour group. Manda says they walked around, checked the EVP meters supplied by the tour company, but nothing much happened. Then they began to hear an odd shuffling
What is
sound
this footage?
at the end of one
It's like
of the
1991.
halls, but they thought nothing of it at the time. Then, suddenly from the end of the hall, they heard running footsteps charging towards them. Manda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced. Now, I should note that I don't usually show videos without some visible or audible evidence of the supernatural. But looking at the reaction of this group and seeing just how hard and painful those falls look, I think this is pretty compelling evidence that something came down that hall. But as always, you decide. Deconstruction. This next clip is from a Chinese ghost hunter named Xiao Long, who broadcasts his investigations live on a Chinese streaming service. Xiao Long and his friend are exploring an abandoned building that is said to be haunted by the ghost of a construction worker who lost his life while working on the building. As they begin their investigation, creepy things start to happen immediately.
都能上楼吗？ 咋的了？我操！我操！我刚才看着好像鸡巴干活的。你滚他妈了个逼的！真的。
Will he say it?
喂，搁哪呀？让大家走过去了。
One of the explorers swears that he saw a worker dressed in construction clothes walk through the lobby downstairs. but his friend doesn't seem to believe him. He shrugs it off and they continue their investigation.
这屋里进不了，进不了，别进。我操你妈的！
I think I heard it. I heard it before.
操你妈！这上面全鸡巴那啥，这好摆驴子呢。我操你妈！哎呦我咋的
Did it again.
我操你妈！厕所里有人！在啊！在哪呢？我操你妈！干的！哎！我操你妈！不对呀！ 你咋的了？你咋的了，里头点儿？啊！我操你妈！
Again, the same explorer claims to have seen someone, but again, his friend thinks he's just being hysterical. Now, before we go any further, I should point out that unlike the Saudi Arabian ghost hunters who pray to ward off evil spirits, the Chinese believe that cursing and acting angry will scare away evil ghosts and demons. And you'll see what I mean.
我操你妈！
Oh my god. Playing some fucking Mega Man. What was that, like X4 where he yells like that? What the fuck? Freaking out big time.
你们过去，我怎么不敢去？出来！操你妈，谁呀？是这屋吗？谁？出来！哎！我操！ 我操你妈！啊！你出来！我操你妈的！门后边是吧？出来！
And yet again, one of the explorers sees what looks like a man in a red hard hat peering from behind a door. This time, he even manages to capture it on camera. But yet again, his friend doesn't believe him. That is, until everything suddenly takes a terrifying
I believe you,
turn.
but my Tommy gun don't. Yeah, well, you have now.
我去你妈的逼的！回来！操你妈的！操你妈了个逼！我去！哎呦！
It's just like chaos. I can never know what the fuck is even happening sometimes.
As they make their escape, the building seems to be crashing down all around them. One of them falls right through an open hole in the floor. Luckily, they eventually manage to make it outside the building.
I guess so people can't just take the clips and put them on
So,
TikTok.
what do you
shit,
think?
basically.
Did they catch extreme footage of an angry construction worker ghost on their live stream? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Frozen with fear. Years ago, Tyler Rowe worked in a Kroger grocery store in Powell, Tennessee. He claims that every morning at exactly 9:02 a.m., the staff
Is there just Kroger everywhere?
at the warehouse freezer
I
door.
didn't realize how big a chain it was.
Freezers better not rest.
Like I had never seen one in Northeast. Yeah, Fred Meyer's here is by Kroger's, I think.
Is there a light?
In
Is there a
Portland,
light in here?
Oregon.
And there's nothing in here.
In
There's
New England,
nothing,
I never seen
nobody,
them.
anything.
I
It's
never
just
seen
open.
that shit.
Tyler says that it was every morning like clockwork. At 9:02 a.m., there was banging on the warehouse freezer, and then the door would swing open on its own.
I mean,
But there was
couldn't that be like a safety precaution thing? Like, isn't that like a freezer just opens every few hours just in case someone gets locked in there?
no one inside. So 2 months ago, someone named Emily claimed in the video's comments that she currently works.
I don't think it would be pretty fucking elaborate
and that the
that
strange
happened, but I have no
occurrence still
idea.
happened, even though the store had recently replaced the freezer door. She says that the freezer door still slams open and closed, all on its own. Meanwhile, on TikTok, Andy Sauces Kahamase is trying to record a video for TikTok when he spots something truly chilling.
How would you ever record a video laying down? What the fuck is he doing? This is such a fucking fake ass video. I was laying down singing and this
The
happened.
face of a little girl seems to be peeking out at Andy from behind his wardrobe. However, when Andy checks the area, no one there. Not only is there no one in the space, but Andy demonstrates in a follow-up video how no one could have even been sitting in this narrow area to begin with.
Voy a aclarar algunos youtubers que en esta parte de aquí atrás, en esta parte, sí hay un espacio, pero un espacio donde cae mi puño. Y aquí, supuestamente fue donde apareció la cabeza. Lo malo que esta huevadita, este troperito aquí, es bien pesado.
So, what do you think? Is this the ghost of a little girl, or is it just a very good fake? Let me know down in the comments.
Let me know.
The Watcher in the Window. Over on the YouTube ghost hunting channel, The Haunted Side, lead investigator Patrick and his cameraman Jason are investigating the supposedly very haunted Cleanwater Demon House in Reno, Nevada. According to local legend, many people have lost their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to occult activity for years. As Patrick and Jason investigate, they experience many strange occurrences.
Region.
Ooh, I got dizzy there for a second.
Home. Central.
Oh, it's so cold right here.
Yeah, it just got real cold.
Ooh. Who's in here?
Ambition.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Applet.
As Patrick says, "Who's in here?" without even noticing, he picks up a small voice, almost like a child, whispering, "Me."
Who's in here? What the f?
What the fuck?
What the Footsteps right above us.
The guys hear bizarre noises from upstairs and head up to investigate. As they are checking out the upper floor, some truly creepy things are happening on the floor below.
If you walk closer to this machine right here, it'll let us know that you're there. Can you come just a little bit closer? Ooh, yeah. Did you see that? After reviewing the footage, we could find no explainable reason that bike should have fallen over, so we decided
Oh
to
my
regroup and
God.
head back upstairs.
Upstairs EVP session. Is there somebody up here with me? Whoa!
Whoa!
Dude!
Dude.
Was that you?
Dude, I don't understand, dude. I don't know, dude.
What the
What's going down, dude?
But throughout the whole investigation, there's something even more chilling going on. Something that the guys don't even realize.
I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good. What was that?
What?
Patrick catches an unexplained shadow figure looming in a doorway, as if staring out at them. Even more bizarre, they have a second camera filming inside, and as you can see, there's no one there.
Feel good. What was that?
What?
I don't think that was a shadow, but it was on the other side of that window.
But it gets even creepier. They don't realize it, but this strange dark figure seems to be watching over them throughout their investigation.
I'm gonna move the volume down like a smidgen.
What the
Just
fuck,
tell me
dude?
when it's not feeding back like that. Smidgen, just tell me when it's not feeding back like that. What's especially creepy about this figure is it appears there and then a second later disappears from that window.
To watch the Haunted Side's full 2-part investigation of the Cleanwater Demon House, as well as their other weekly paranormal investigations, check out their YouTube channel. It follows. Nuke's top 5 viewer MK1 worked overnight security at a brewery. He says that one of his co-workers always claimed to experience spooky occurrences around the factory, but MK1 never believed him. Until this night. On this particular night, his friend says that he felt that something was watching him, maybe even following him around the brewery as he went on his nightly rounds.
Ghost just wants some beer.
Oh, that's so mad.
You can see that the guy checks behind him several times, almost as if he expects to see something there. But as he turns to walk away, that is when some odd misty shape can be seen following behind. Needless to say, after this video, MK1 never doubted his friend again. And also needless to say, they were both chilled to the core by this strange video apparition. Even creepier, MK1 says that soon after seeing this video with his own eyes, even he began to experience bizarre occurrences around the factory. The John Lowe Murder House. In 2014, 82-year-old dog breeder John Lowe's mind just seemed to snap one night.
Oh.
In a fit of rage, he tragically ended the lives of his 66-year-old girlfriend Christine Lee and her daughter Lucy at his family home in Surrey, England.
Dude, something
Lucy
about those
was
droopy
somehow
dogs
able
when
to
they're
call the
puppies is
authorities
so fucking
moments
cute.
before she lost her life, and John Lowe was arrested for his crimes shortly thereafter. The sudden, strange, and brutal act shocked the entire country. Since the tragedy,
does that have to do with ghosts?
The house has been left completely abandoned. Paranormal investigator Simon from
Of
the
course.
YouTube channel Ghost Raiders went to what locals now call
Literally, the Ghost
quote,
Raiders, the
John Lowe
scavengers.
Murder House.
Ghost scav.
His intent was to try to make contact with the spirits of the victims who are still believed to haunt the scene of the crime. Together with YouTube ghost hunters proving demons, they try to communicate with Christine and her daughter Lucy using a spirit box. Their questions get some very strange and eerily accurate responses.
Is Lucy here? If Lucy is also here, can you say Lucy?
Lucy,
Whoa, that was
so
instant
clear.
and clear. Lucy is with us.
Are you here in this room with us, yes or no?
Whoa, that was so clear.
The shocking spirit box replies seem to acknowledge that Lucy and her mother might be trying to make contact with the paranormal investigators. But things get even stranger when Olivia from Proving Demons claims that she feels something touching her back.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
It sounded
Just
behind
grab
me.
my back.
No, I didn't grab your back. Why? Video?
No, seriously, did you just grab my back?
I swear.
No,
I swear I
Like,
didn't touch you.
that was hard.
Andrew was
I
holding,
didn't touch you.
Andrew was holding with the hand that he would grab you back. The camera.
And my other hand's in my
His other hand
pocket.
is in his pocket. There was nothing that he
Well,
could have grabbed his back with.
Unless my jacket was halfway up my back, something just pulled it.
Did you see it? Right before Olivia says something grabbed her back, a small light enveloped by a strange translucent mist seems to rise up and away from her. This bizarre light.
She has a
and mist
fucking
was not
giant
even
light
noticed
next
by
to her
any of
head.
the
Shut the fuck up.
explorers.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
It sounded
Just grab
behind me.
my back.
No, I didn't grab your back. Why?
After Simon uploaded the video to the Ghost Raiders channel, keen-eyed YouTube viewers pointed out the very strange phenomenon. Now, I have to say that this clip is one of the more compelling pieces of paranormal footage that I've seen, because being able to fake this mist, time it perfectly, and then this very real reaction from Olivia when she says her back is touched, well, it all seems very hard to fake. But of course, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. Did you see it? YouTuber Eric Gunner is an urban explorer and occasional paranormal investigator from Mexico. In one of his videos, Eric claims that a girl named Natalie contacted him about some very strange activity in her home.
What the fuck?
Natalie, who appears in the video with a teddy bear face concealing her identity, says that her mother recently rented the upstairs apartment in their house
Fucking
to
sick
an elderly woman.
backgrounds.
Natalie says that as soon as the woman moved in, strange things started occurring in their home. They would hear odd noises in the middle
This is how
of
you
the
get
night.
girls to come over and
They would
check out
find
your
random
anime
things move
fucking
from one room to the other. And they would often
cave or whatever
smell
the
an
fuck that
unexplained
was.
foul stench coming from upstairs. Weirdest of all, cats and dogs in the neighborhood began disappearing.
Well, my
As for the old lady,
Goku
her behavior
poster's
was
haunted.
odd, to say the least. She avoided all contact with Natalie and her family. The woman didn't say hello or even talk to them when they passed her on the stairs. If they knocked on her door, she wouldn't answer. Natalie and her family became more and more terrified as the odd noises and events in their house intensified.
Holy shit, that's a lot of garbage.
Then one night, Natalie's 10-year-old sister woke up screaming, saying that her back was in agonizing pain. They checked her and found that her back was covered in deep, unexplained scratches. Well, with that, they had had enough. Without even so much as packing a bag, they fled the house in the middle of the night. As of the filming of this video, they had not been back for 2 weeks. So, Natalie knew about Eric Gunner's YouTube channel. She asked him to investigate.
De hecho, si apago la luz, la casa de arriba está prendida. Ahí es donde vive la viejita. Voy a tratar de no hacer ruido para que no me vaya a escuchar. Fíjense que a mí me da más miedo la viejita que, no sé, me vaya a parecer un fantasma o algo así.
It's fairly obvious that Natalie and her family left in a rush.
Se supone que así como dijo ella, esta Natalie, pues se fueron de rápido ese día. No recogieron nada. Dijo, pues sí me dijo que iba a haber incluso hasta comida. Hasta frijoles aquí. Ay, huelen feo, parecen como están enlamados.
At first, it seems like there's not much to see, just an average empty house. But then things start to get a little strange.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
Yo, that ceramic duck.
Did you see it? Well, Eric didn't either, but watch again.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
YouTube commenters pointed out that it looks like a small girl dressed in all white briefly peeks out from behind a curtain. Again, I should note, the house is supposedly empty.
Uy, esa muñeca da miedo.
Eric spots a doll that seems to be a bit out of place. Little did he know that after the filming, the house's owner would tell him that the doll doesn't belong to them, and they've never seen it. But even creepier, later in the video, Eric passes by the same room again.
Nada.
Did you see it? As YouTube commenters would
what the
later
fuck
point
is that
out,
logo? It's just
the
like a
doll
dude on a goat.
has now vanished. Eric heads into the bedroom to investigate, and
goat man.
This is when things get truly bizarre.
Aquí parece que se puede subir por aquí, pero está como sellado.
Yeah, what a distracting logo.
¿Qué pedo? Está esta casa rara. ¿Dónde está construida raro?
You know, it's not distracting.
And once again, I have to ask, did you see it? Something ducks out of sight under the bed. Again, Eric doesn't notice. This too was spotted later by YouTube viewers.
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué pedo? Veo que se mames.
Eric gathers his courage and heads back in to check out the curtain. It didn't go well. As he rounds the corner, a shadowy figure ducks back into the corner of the room. This time, Eric does see it.
No sé qué pensar, la verdad, si estoy ya tengo miedo. Ya no sé si salimos o no. No hubiera venido solo. ¿Saben qué? Si no hubiera venido solo, la cagué bien cabrón. No hubiera venido solo. Esta puerta no la ves. ¿Qué hay? El baño. Ay, güey. Me sacó.
He heads in to check it out, but nothing there. With this, Eric has had enough. He decides to just get out
the
of
real
there.
life scare.
But that
stuff
might not
is
be as easy as he thinks.
Always way more scary. It was a dumb sentence. Yeah, someone coming into your house is way more scary.
Someone in a cloak, presumably the creepy old lady who lives there, comes walking up the stairs. Eric hides until the coast is clear, then quickly makes his escape out to the street. So did Eric Gunner catch multiple paranormal encounters on video? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch Eric Gunner's full investigation of this supposedly haunted house over on his YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. For channel updates and other weird stuff, follow me on Instagram here and on Twitter right there. I'll see you next week.
Welcome to Zambocom. This is Zambocom. Welcome. This is Zambocom. Welcome to Zambocom. You can do anything at Zambocom. Anything at all. The only limit is yourself. Welcome to Zambocom. Welcome to Zambocom. This is Zambocom. Welcome to Zambocom. This is Zambocom. Welcome. Yes, this is Zambocom. This is Zambocom, and welcome to you who have come to Zambocom. Anything is possible at Zambocom. You can do anything at Zambocom. The infinite is possible at Zambocom. The unattainable is unknown at Zambocom. Welcome to Zambocom. This is Zambocom. Welcome to Zambocom. Welcome. This is Zambocom. Welcome to Zambocom.